I watched a video, not the entire video, because I could see it was kind of a little off. Um, so I'm going to just talk about what's off about it, but I'm going to assume it's a good video to watch anyways. Because most of what they're saying is good. They just can't see where they're wrong. And basically, what this guy is saying is if you want to um, show anybody reality, then if they're asking, wait for them to ask you. Like, if a man is thirsty, this is how they worded it: if a man is thirsty, give them half a cup of water. If they're still thirsty, give them more water. So it's like, if somebody's thirsty for answers from you, give them only half, give them a little bit. And if they want more information, give them a little more. The problem with that is, anybody that is not awake, is not asking any questions. They don't give a shit about anything that's going on. So that's kind of like completely won't work. And he's suggesting that that's what you do, is just sit there and live your life and wait for somebody to ask you a question. And it's like, how come you're not doing that? Because this guy's making a video talking about the things that are wrong, no, not waiting for somebody to ask him what's wrong, because I didn't ask him. It just showed up. It's just there. It's not, a link came up in my subscription list and I watched it. I didn't ask for it. It just showed up. And that kind of is better than waiting to be asked. Because if this guy actually waited until I asked him a question, first of all, I don't even know who he is, don't know where to even send my email to, and frankly, every time I send an email to people that claim to know something, don't know how to respond. They're like, okay, if you got the answers to something, there's way too many people asking questions that they can't even answer back. They can't reply because they're overwhelmed by people asking way too many questions. So I'm kind of disagreeing with that. I am in agreement with those that are completely in the dark. Um, talk. Talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk as loud as you possibly can. Because the more we put what's right in the universe, then the more people will start, then it shows up just like this video showed up. He just went out and talked. He just went out and put a video out there and it started spreading. And I got a piece of it. Kind of disagree with it, but still it showed up. And that's how it happens, is when you're talking about something and you are improving your communication skills in a way that people can actually understand you, then people will get it. And I personally think, and I suck at this, I really, really, truly suck at this, but I think that it is all in asking questions, which is what this guy suggests too, that ask people some questions. Do you think that this is a little wrong? Like, why do you think? But I'm not good at asking those questions yet to people that are completely asleep, because they'll give me their answers, and their answers are wrong. For example, if I went to my father, which I've made some videos, and I asked him any questions, like if I said, why do you think you hate me so much? He would say, I don't hate you. Like, there's, then his mind goes off and he will go into the, you just need to overcome stuff. And it's like, what is it I need to overcome? I guess while I'm talking on this video, I'm starting to learn I should ask better questions to my parents. But that is the thing, is in the questioning. God, did that one hit me in the face? That, fuck. I hate it when my own fucking logic hits me in the face. Because usually when I go and talk to my parents, especially my dad, um, the pain that I experience is so enormous that my logical mind is gone and I am not able to get the questions. So And this is why I really, really, truly believe with all my heart, if you have all the answers, you're able to communicate effectively with everybody else. Everybody else would just kind of get it because you know how to explain it. And I'm not one of them. I just know the potential is there. I know that I could get this. I knew. I'm just not there yet. And I know that the more I put myself out there and the more I start seeing myself and the more I follow my own advice that I think everybody else should follow, the more I'll get it. Like in this video. Damn, I should have said the different questions. But it just seems like every time I asked my dad a question, he would always twist it into something else. Like I asked my dad, why would you always see the bad in me? Like he would focus so much on the bad in me all the time. And he would say, well, there's nothing good about you. And then I asked him, well, why isn't there anything good about me? And then he just can't answer. He would say, well, look at you. Like, so for me to get those questions right is so freaking challenging. But I know that that's where it is. It is in asking better questions. And when you can get somebody to actually realize their own insanity, you don't have to tell them they're insane because they'll see it themselves, just like I did on my own video. And that's the healthiest way, is you want people to recognize their own insanity. And until then, it's like, just do what I'm doing. I'm talking and talking and talking to, put information out there that things are a little wrong, but I'm the participant in everything that's wrong as well. I totally am in disagreement with the guy that shows up and says, hey, I have all of the answers. It's like, okay, I found all of the answers. No question about that. But do I have all of the answers? Am I living all of the answers? Oh, no. And as long as I'm not living it, don't really quite get it, then whatever it is I'm spreading out into the world and trying to wake everybody else up to, people will mirror me and be just as screwed up as me if they think I'm right in any way. I'm only right in the information. I'm not good at practicing it yet. Just like in these questions, I suck. And even though I know that I should be making all of my videos about improving my questions, it is like, when will I get it? When will I get to start putting videos up where I'm not sharing the information that I know and actually asking questions if I know that that's the right thing to do? So I am still screwed up. I'm still not getting it. So ultimately, I think in the end, it's like there's like 10 lies that you got to learn. And everybody that's awake basically only is awake to one lie. When there's 10 lies, you got to figure out. And so if you're trying to wake everybody else up, what are you waking them up to? The one lie? It's like, if you're trying to wake other people up, then it is you that needs to be woken up. You still don't get it. And I'm one of them. I'm still one of them. I haven't got it. So I would suggest that if anybody wanted to wake anybody else up, wake yourself up. And one of the best things to possibly do is see your own reflection as much as possible. Put yourself on YouTube. Offer people as much advice as you possibly can. And then look at your own video and follow your own advice. Because what you see is out there is something you need to do within yourself, but you can't sort of see how that information applies to you more than anybody, because it's your eyes that you're looking through. It's like you put on red glasses so that everything you see is red. So then you go and tell everybody, hey, do you know you're red? Do you know you're red? And it's like, you're the one wearing the red glasses. Take your red glasses off and you'll see something completely different. The problem is all of us are doing that. Nobody's taken the glasses off to see reality for what it is, me included. But I at least know that I got glasses on that I need to take off. And the only way to do that is by putting as much advice out there. And if you can't see that you're giving yourself your own advice, then work at it until you see it. Because you have no advice to offer to anybody if you actually get it. You know, you'd be asking good questions. You'd know how to communicate effectively so everybody gets it. And it's a matter of, if you're really, really good at asking questions, you could do that with, like, within 10 questions, you can get somebody to see their own insanity. And if you're really good at it, then you can only ask 9 questions and they'll see their own insanity. When you get to that point, the only thing you're doing is asking good questions. And can you see, I'm not asking good questions yet. I'm still offering a hell of a lot of advice. And it's not advice that I'm giving to anybody else. It's advice that I need to hear. And I need to figure out, where is my reflection there? Where is it I'm guilty of what I see out in my universe? Whatever I see out there, I know it's me. I'm the one that has everything wrong. And I'm just trying to figure it out. And every single person on the planet is in the same boat as me. Kind of a wild game. But anyways, go check out that link, see what you think. Peace out.